Hopefully there's not a snake in it. Another nice size one. Okay. That is such a rookie mistake. What is going on, FNF fam? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're building a pool pond. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have a pool pond. We never lived anywhere to where I could do one, but now that we've moved out to the country, I have a lot more space, a fenced-in backyard. I can pretty much do whatever I want. With that said, I grabbed a decent-sized kiddie pool off Amazon, and then we're gonna go ahead and set that up. After we get that set up, we're gonna head down to the creek with some rod and reels and some minnow traps and see if we can't get some fish to stock our new pond with. So I was looking around the yard, and I was trying to think of the best place to put it. As you can see right here, the grass is dead from where the previous owners had a pool, and I kind of want to let that grow. So I don't want to put it out in the middle of the yard. I'd like it closer to the house since it's going to be a smaller pond. I was looking around, and I think this is the best spot for it. Right here in this little square, I think the pool would look perfect and fit perfect right here. We should be able to use rainwater to fill this pool and then head down to the pond and see if we can't get some fish to stock this thing. This is the pool we decided to go with. It's one of those little frame pools that have the little PVC piping frame. I figured that this would be the best bet because it's really, really sturdy. And I've seen a lot of people use these for their pool ponds. And I want to start small. So it's 4 foot by 4 foot by 12 inches tall. Also, guys, I almost forgot. I got some other stuff for the pool pond. Shrimp pellets to feed the fish. I don't know why I got them, but it gave me free shipping. I got this awesome little solar pump fountain, and this is gonna help put oxygen into the pool pond, keep the fish really, really healthy. So let's go ahead and set up the pool. So that was pretty easy to put together. We got them all set up. Now we just gotta wait for the rain to do its thing. And with the way this wind's coming in, it should be any second. I'll see you guys after the pond's filled up. All right, guys. So it stormed most of the night. And yeah, we got some water. There's some stuff in there and we'll clean that out. It's almost full. It's supposed to rain again tonight. So I might start putting some buckets of water in myself. I'm not sure yet. I might just let the rainwater finish it off. I do have some dechlorinator, so I can put it in here if I need to, but I'm impatient and I'm ready to get it filled so I can start adding fish. We do got this solar powered fountain, and we're gonna see if this bad boy works. Put this in here. It says it's gotta be in direct sunlight, and it's in direct sunlight right now. Let's see what happens. Hey, there we go. Does it go higher? Oh yeah, there we go. Guys, that's perfect. See how it's disturbing the water? That's adding oxygen into the water. Sun's right there. So I put it in a perfect spot, man. I'm really, really excited to get fish in here. Look at that. Can't help it, guys. I'm too impatient. I'm gonna fill up some buckets of water. Only 25,000 more of those. We'll be good to go. All right, I got some of this little AquaSafe quick start stuff. It's supposed to help kickstart everything, like the bacteria and stuff, healthy bacteria and stuff that the fish need. It says it does like 100 gallons for the whole bottle. So I'm gonna probably do about half this bottle in here just to give it a good safe start. It's got a little gauge on the side, so that's nice. This is gonna add healthy, good bacteria into the pool. There we go. Basically, it's just like a Kickstarter. It's gonna help get the water ready. Since I'm adding tap water into the rainwater, it should even out really, really good. But that'll help kickstart the pool pond. That way we don't have to worry about any fish going belly up as soon as we put them in, because I wanna put fish in here as soon as possible. I know you guys are probably thinking,
hey, BJ, why don't you just get a water hose and fill it up in no time?
That's because we just moved to a new house and I can't be bothered to drive 5 minutes up the road to go get a new one. I'd rather just fill it up with buckets for my sink. That's just a little bit of me being me. All right, so I still got quite a bit of water to put in this bad boy. That is getting on my nerves, so we're gonna see if we can't clean some of that out. This is all I could find as far as a net to clean the pool. This is just my little minnow net, but I'm just gonna use this to scoop some of that stuff out. It'll work, just might take a little bit longer. That's a lot better. This worked pretty good, actually. Now, all we gotta do is fill it the rest of the way up, and then head down to the creek and see if we can get some minnows. I'm using my bigger fish trap because I want to be able to get a multitude of sizes. We got some good old dog food that I'm gonna put in the trap to bait it. Right, as you can see, I got the dog food in the bottom. And I also brought a brick to weigh it down. It's supposed to storm over the next couple days, and I want my trap drifting away, so this should keep it in place until I can go get it tomorrow. All right, so me and Kai just got down here to the creek. About to see if we can get some fish to put in the pool pond. I got my trusty minnow bucket with the aerator on it so we can keep them alive. And then I got some worms to try to catch a couple with rod and reel. And then I got my minnow trap with all my dog food in it and my brick. Unfortunately, I don't have my fishing waders. We both actually lost our fishing waders in the move. I'm gonna have to go in these shorts and my Crocs to go place that trap on the other side because that's the best spot for it. Plus, the last time I had the trap over there, it did really, really well. So that's where we're gonna place it. But first, let's fish around for a little bit and see if we can catch a couple of them. I've been here for about an hour. I already set the minnow trap out right there at the base of that tree. We'll come back and check that tomorrow. Me and Kai's been getting snagged and having equipment issues the whole time we've been here. He's in a snag right now. Well, it's been really rough conditions because it's so windy and the creek's up. Not to mention, I recorded 38 minutes of footage and left the lens cap on. So I didn't get any of that footage, but did get a bunch of creek chubs to put in the pool pond. I cannot believe I spent an hour out here fishing and getting all this footage for you guys just to leave the lens cap on. That is such a rookie mistake. Sorry guys. We will come back tomorrow, fish some more to get some more stuff and also pull that trap. It's just been a really, really rough day, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take these creek chubs back to the house and go ahead and get them acclimated and put them in the pool pond. So I'll see you guys at home. We got our fish right here and we're gonna go ahead and start acclimating these guys. And the reason why you wanna acclimate them is because they can go into shock if you don't. They're used to that water and we're gonna put them in this water. The temperature is gonna be different, the pH balances, all that stuff's gonna be different. The way you can do this is by dripping some of this water into the bucket that they're in of their water. So you just take a cup of water, pour some of that in there, just like that. And then we'll come out here every 10 to 15 minutes and we'll go ahead and do some more. So every 10 to 15 minutes, we'll put some of the pool water into this bucket until they're acclimated. I say about an hour tops, and then we can introduce these guys into their new home. We did get some nice ones though, one really nice big one, and then a bunch of different sizes. So I'm pretty happy with it, even though we didn't get it on camera. At least we got some. All right guys, so it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and get these guys into the pool now that they're acclimated. I'm gonna do these guys one by one because I definitely don't want to dump this water in here. Here goes our first little guy going in. Another little guy right here. Okay. This water is freezing. These guys really like some cold water. Here's our next little guy. Whoa. Look at that big guy. All right. I've noticed there's already some bugs in the pool, so these guys will have plenty of food to eat. All right, so these guys are all set up and good to go. We'll check back with these guys tomorrow and make sure that they acclimated well and they're doing good. Well, guys, just came out to the pool. Oh no, we lost 3. We only have 2 left, and they're 2 of the smaller ones. These guys jumped out and unfortunately didn't make it. Definitely gonna have to get some netting. I also ordered an aerator for these guys, but it does look like they can survive in here. They look really good and healthy. So I think what I'm gonna do is get some mesh netting to put over top of the pool. That way they can't jump out, and it also deter predators. That way we don't have to worry about these guys jumping out and unfortunately expiring. Also, while I was taking care of the dead fish, I noticed this little guy right here. So this pool pond definitely needs a topper. So I found this mesh wire that I was gonna use for like a little chicken coop. So I'm gonna use this to make one really big piece to go over the top of the pool to keep the fish from jumping out and to keep birds and stuff from getting in. And you can see through it so it doesn't cover up the aesthetics of the pool, because I plan to put a lot of stuff in here as far as decor and cover for these fish so they feel comfortable. The weather's supposed to get really, really bad tonight. I went ahead and took out all the fish, and then I used that wire mesh and some zip ties to make a nice little lid for the pool. has a door, so I can get in there and clean up, do what I need to do. We're supposed to have really, really bad weather and tornadoes and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I went ahead and took out the fish and put them in the garage in the bucket with the aerator overnight. I'm gonna let those guys sit until I'm done with this, and I make sure that this pool is completely safe for them so I don't lose any more fish. All right, guys, before we go down to the creek, I found this big old cinder block. I figured the fishes could use it as like structure and go in and out of there. So I'm gonna put it in the pool pond so they can use it for cover. Oh yeah, that looks really good right there. All right, me and my son Sebastian are down here at the creek getting some rocks and picking up the minnow trap. I'm gonna hurry up and get this done because there's a lot of bad weather coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the trap. I'm gonna have Sebastian start collecting rocks for the bottom of the pool pond. Just go ahead and pick up a bunch of rocks for me. I'm gonna go across and get the trap. Got the minnow bucket and removing my lens cap so you guys can actually see what I'm doing this time. It is freezing, guys. Current strong too. Oh my goodness. And the trap is right here. Hopefully there's not a snake in it. The water's super cold, there shouldn't be. But let's go ahead and get this trap. It's got a brick in it, so it's super heavy. Oh yeah, boys. We got a bunch. Let's go. All right, let's get back across here. Good job, Bubba. Keep getting them rocks.
Okay.
We got us some minnows. Work like a charm, guys. Look at that.
Who got this?
We got a nice amount, guys. Another nice size one. Another one. Make sure there's no more in the trap. That water's cold, guys. So I'm completely out of breath. All right, guys. So as you see, that worked really, really good.
Yep.
We got quite a few. There we go.
So,
looking good, guys. Let's go ahead and pack up and get out of here. All right, guys, as you can see, we just got back home. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these fish acclimated and go ahead and put those rocks that we got down at the creek into the pool pond. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out so it doesn't get messed up in this storm. As soon as we got the fish home, I went ahead and started acclimating them right away. That way we can have them ready to go in the pool after the storm tomorrow. This took about an hour, and then after that, I let my son Sebastian put the rocks that we found down at the creek into the pool pond. Now we're good to go. We just gotta wait for tomorrow. Well, as you can tell from my no glasses, puffy eyes, and probably bad breath, I just woke up. We're going to check on the pool pond, make sure it survived that storm last night. That storm was absolutely terrible. It's the worst storm that I think I've ever seen in Kentucky, honestly. We had 2 tornadoes on the ground. It was insane, guys. But anyways, it looks like all is good. It held up well. It got really, really full. And I got our minnows. So let's go ahead and start putting these guys in here. They had all night to acclimate. I kept them out of the pool because I didn't know if the storm was going to be strong enough to blow this out of the way. That's one of the reasons why I put it beside the house, because the wind gets broke up by the house, so we shouldn't have to worry about winds. But let's go ahead and put these guys in their home. So I'm not going to do this like fancy, because this water got pretty nasty from them pooping and peeing in it all night. But they are still alive and kicking. So we're just going to scoop them with the net. Ooh, they're very lively. Oh my. Look at that. Yeah, y'all are doing really good, real healthy. So we're just going to scoop them with the net and go ahead and put them in here. There's one. That mesh netting is definitely going to come in handy because these guys like to jump. These chub minnows, these guys love to jump. Ooh, 2 for 1 special. Let's go. All right. And one more. Look at you. You was trying to hide on me, wasn't you? There we go, guys. Welcome home, little buddies. Turn this off. It's been on all night. The cool thing is there's so many upgrades we can make to this pond, so I'm really, really excited to see what we can do to it and what it's going to become and evolve into. But we're far from done. I want to add some different kind of fish. Maybe throw in some crawfish. That'd be pretty cool. It rains all week. Really, really bad. We got flood warnings. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go down to the creek for a while. Definitely make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notification bells. We're definitely going to have to do follow-up videos for this pool pond. We are not done, not even by a long shot. If this video right here gets about 10,000 likes, yeah, 10,000 likes. This video right here gets 10,000 likes. I'll do a full-sized one of these pool ponds. Full size, and we'll load it up with big fish, bass, catfish, bluegill. Make sure you're smashing that like button if you guys would like to see that. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. It's starting to rain. I'm hurry up and get back inside. That's definitely not it for the pool pond. So make sure you guys subscribe. That way you can see all the updates and upgrades that we're going to do to this thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.